All right. So let's try and get a Picky Peck to finish up the evolutionary line. I might need to do some more Herba Mystica raids. Starting to run out. I'm trying to think of what other flying type shinies I need. I think Picky Peck might be the last one. So Picky Peck is like a slight gray on the body and red on the top. And I think the beak is also gray at the end. There's not a lot showing up. No. Oh, here it is. That was quick. That was a lot easier to notice than I thought it would be. All right, we'll do one last check just in case there's another one. And then we will go hunt something else. Okay, so we got a shiny and 3 sandwiches. So let me double check and see. I think we can do Minior. I think it's over. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do Minior right over there. I think usually the rock sandwich is better. Welcome. Swati Cup. That's the only Thai that I know. Man, if we can get a Minior shiny as well, that would be perfect. Welcome, welcome. Because getting a Minior shiny is very difficult because you don't actually see... Don't actually see the color of the Minior until it's out of the shell. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get some Scythers around here as well. So yeah, Rock Sandwich is definitely the better choice. But we just used a Flying Sandwich for Picky Peck, so we're just going to have to go with this. Hopefully we can get a shiny Minior. In the meantime, I'm going to see what other flying type Pokemon are in Scarlet, because I may have all of them. Wait. Is that a shiny? No. Damn. Got baited. So we see Hoppip, Fletching Line, Vivillon, Combi, Rookie D, Corvus Squire. Got all of those. Masquerains, Starly Line, Oricorio, got those. Squawkabilly. I could do Wingull and Pelipper, but let's try to go for Minior. Also, I should save it before I forget. All right, Outbreak is starting to go down. I think what we'll do is we'll get the Outbreak to go all the way down, and then we'll leave and try to get Wingull and Pelipper, and then come back with a Rock Sandwich. I think that's the best way to go about doing this. Unfortunately, the method of counting the amount of spawns doesn't really work on the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 like unlocks the cap of Pokemon to spawn because on the Switch 1, there would always be, I think it was like 15 Pokemon from the outbreak that would spawn. But on the Switch 2, it's way over 15. So you can't really do the counting method anymore. So it makes this shiny hunt a lot harder. Let's check over here. All right, outbreak is definitely getting lower. I feel like the only way to potentially shiny hunt Minior now is to not do an outbreak and just have a rock sandwich and just keep auto killing and wait for your Pokemon to refuse. Cause yeah, I have everything else. Yeah, so Wingull, Pelipper, and Minior are the last flying type Pokemon shinies from Scarlet and Violet that I need to catch. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to actually tell. should have shiny hunted this back on the Switch one. Okay. So we're going to save here. We're going to go over to the base game and we're going to go over here. And we're going to try to get us a Wingull and Pelipper. What's up, Ricky? Welcome, welcome. It's going to be a little difficult to see the green on these Wingull. Whoops. We might want to maybe do a picnic reset from up here. That way we can kind of zoom in. Yeah, but even the zoom in is kind of rough. Welcome Maz, welcome David. Who sent 6-7? I'm not sure. I just know based on the username that it's Thai. I only know a little bit of Thai. Not enough to actually speak it though. I only know how to say like hi. Let's eat. Stupid. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. The shiny difference is so small on Wingull. The blue becomes green. Is it? Can I do a picnic reset here? No. You're trying to learn Spanish and Italian? Nice. Yeah, I'm currently living in Japan, learning Japanese. I've been here almost 2 years. And I'm like conversational. I'm nowhere near fluent, but I can have decent conversations. Yep, playing Pokemon in Japan. I'm actually planning to start a series. I might have to, maybe I'll start it in May. I'm just kind of waiting for my mother back home to send me my Game Boy Advance. I want to play the entire Pokemon franchise in Japanese as a way to practice learning and reading. Because I went to a local book off store here in Japan where they usually have a bunch of old games and consoles. And I have the first 5 generations of Pokemon in Japanese. So I want to do Japanese playthroughs. Wait, let me check. What if I do a reset up here? If I do the playthrough, it'll be like me using the camera to point at my 3DS because I don't have a capture card. I wasn't really streaming back in the 3DS days, so I never went and got it modded for a capture card. I think it's a bit maybe too expensive nowadays to get that done. I don't think I've ever gotten a Wingull outbreak, now that I'm thinking about it. I would say my favorite generation is probably Hoenn. I think that's the first game I truly ever got a Pokemon to level 100. You want a 3DS for your birthday? Oh, shiny Wingull. Nice. All right, we got 8 minutes left on our sandwich. Not bad. I think what I am going to do is I might pause it and see where I can find Pelipper. Because at least Pelipper would be a lot more noticeable. Oh, wait, never mind. Another shiny Wingull right away. Man, our luck today on stream is much better than yesterday. Yesterday, I didn't get a single shiny until I left off stream. All right, well, there goes Wingull. So now we can just go back to Minior. Sick. Now we have a shiny Pelipper for Pokemon Champions. Perfect. right, we'll save it here. Yeah, so this is the tough thing. You can't really tell. All right, so we saved it. We're just gonna kill anyway. Like, there's no chance we're gonna be able to tell which one is which in an outbreak. We'll just keep killing. And then do a rock type sandwich, non-outbreak. Your favorite modern game you played is Pokemon Sword. In terms of modern game, I think Legends Arceus was probably my favorite. It was so different. I really liked it. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, Arceus was the first game I really started like shiny hunting in. I shiny hunted a little bit in Ultra Sun and Moon. But not like too much. But Legends Arceus kind of started it off for me. And then after Arceus, I went and did Scarlet, like I'm doing now. And then when Legends ZA came out, did all of those. So my shiny collection has increased quite a bit and pretty fast in the past like year. I'm at like 760 something. Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet definitely has a bunch of hacks. Like I recently cleaned out my Pokemon Home and my Scarlet and released a bunch of Pokemon that didn't have my trainer ID, just so I potentially make sure I don't have anything that's like hacked. All right, got 3 minutes left on the sandwich. Then we'll make a rock sandwich. And I think for the rest of the stream, we're gonna try and get a shiny Minior. What do you mean I couldn't get away? I was wondering why it was so hot. I forgot. I have my heater running to dry some of my clothes. I need to turn that off. I'm starting to sweat. 1 second. All right, heater is off. Hello, gaming monkey man. Welcome, welcome. We just got a pretty quickly the first like 2 minutes of our flying sandwich. We got a shiny Picky Peck, and then we got 2 Wingles back to back, just like a few minutes ago. And so now the last shiny that we're gonna go for is gonna be a shiny Minior, which is like the hardest hunt to do right now because you can't actually see a shiny Minior until you actually do like an encounter with it. Like the shiny is within the shell. So we're gonna wait for this flying sandwich to finish, then we're gonna do a rock sandwich, and we're just gonna do the auto battle until we get a shiny Minior. It's gonna be the last flying type shiny I need in Scarlet. Yeah, this stream's already way better. Last stream, I was hunting for an Alolan Vulpix, and I think it was like an hour-and-a-half stream, like 3 sandwiches, and I didn't get it. There's a chance I missed it, because it is kind of hard to see. So when I ended stream, it was around midnight, and the outbreaks changed, and there was a Alolan Vulpix outbreak. I went and did the outbreak, and I didn't even need to use a sandwich. I was just auto battling to reduce the spawns, and 2 shiny Alolan Vulpixes popped up like immediately. And then I got a bunch of other shinies that were like full odds. Okay, so we're done with the sandwich. So let's go ahead and kill the remaining Minior here. And then we're gonna go to a certain location that's really good for Minior spawns. All right, so we're gonna save it. And the location is pretty sure it's like over here. Yeah, this is the location. Now for the rock type sandwich. All right, actually, first let's go ahead and evolve one of these Wingle. There we go, shiny Pelipper, nice. So now we can use this in Pokemon Champions. If you started your journey in Loda, you would have had a Rowlet make a swallow Everstone like Ash did, and then that would make it super powerful and cute. Yeah, it is actually kind of funny how that happened with Ash's Rowlet. All right, so we'll save again. Then we'll do a rock type sandwich. Let's go double check what the rock shiny sandwich recipe is. Let's see, rock type is bacon. Okay, so bacon. Do I have bacon? I do. So this one, we can just do one bacon and a salty and... Can we do bitter? No. We can do sour. Yes, we can do sour. All right, we got a rock sandwich. Now we just auto battle and hope that we are blessed with a shiny. Because it's the only way to do it. Here's hoping in these next 30 minutes we get our shiny. Because there's some annoying shiny hunts that I just want to get over with. And then once I catch everything I need to in Scarlet, you have to go to school. Maybe you'll see me another time. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed the stream and the conversation, feel free to drop a like and subscribe on the channel. I also have some Pokopia stuff on my channel where I've recreated some Pokemon towns like Pacific Log Town, Four Tree City, Ecruteak City from Gen 2, and a bunch of other stuff. And yeah, I try to stream ideally every day, or at least like 5 times a week, with just mostly Pokemon shiny hunting champions, and every now and then a variety of different games. Sometimes I get some free games from developers, so I make sure to stream those as well. But yeah, appreciate you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next stream, hopefully. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, just somebody. Welcome, welcome. We've gotten 3 shiny so far on stream. Doing pretty good, pretty good. So right now I'm shiny hunting Minior. Welcome, Kelsey. So in the beginning of the stream, I got a flying sandwich and I got a shiny picky peck in like the first 2 minutes, and then I went and got a Wingull, and I got 2 back-to-back very quickly. So now Minior is the last flying type shiny I need to get in Scarlet. So right now I'm using a rock type sandwich and just using the auto battle. Cause yeah, these are the, I'll show you guys. So yeah, these are the 3 shinies that I got so far on stream. Shiny Picky Peck, shiny Wingull, and then we evolved our shiny Wingull number 2 into Pelipper. But the difficult thing with Minior, especially on the Switch 2, so I'm on the Switch 2, and because the Switch 2 is a lot stronger than the Switch 1, it actually kind of... Wait, is that a shiny? No, okay. It kind of breaks one of the old shiny hunting methods that you used to use for outbreaks. Because on the Switch 1, there was a limit to like 15 Pokemon in an outbreak that would spawn. And what you would do is that you would just do picnic resets, and once you counted 16, you would know that there's a shiny. But with the Switch 2, it no longer has that limit. So you can't really do that shiny hunting method anymore on the Switch 2. So this is kind of like the only way to do it. Because with shiny Minior, you don't actually see the shiny until the shell is broken. So like you would never be able to look at all of these and be like, oh, that one's a shiny. So the strategy is use a rock type sandwich and just keep sending your Pokemon to attack and hope that it finds a shiny and doesn't attack it, and then you catch it. You want to sub? I appreciate that. I do try to stream almost every day, at least 5 times a week. Right now, a mixture of like Pokemon. Wait, is that a shiny? Oh, speak of the devil. Let me save it. I think we just got our shiny. I think it might have explosion. So just in case, we're gonna put Quagsire in the beginning. There we go, shiny Minior. Nice. Okay. I kind of want to catch it in a Moonball, maybe. Yes, I have played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So the most important thing you always want to do is you want to save right before you find a shiny. Because if you mess up, you can still reload your save and you'll be perfectly fine. I may have messed up. Let's just start throwing Pokeballs. Nope. Oh, he just keeps going for Shell Smash. Let me actually double check what moves Minior has. All right, it's level 67. Minior, move, set, Scarlet. Okay, so it does have explosion. It has explosion. Most likely it has explosion. All right, we already saved. Oh, okay, he has double edge. I'm gonna run. We already saved. We run into it again. I'm just gonna do this for clipping purposes. Hopefully this doesn't kill it. There we go. Look at that beautiful thing. Let's go for a moon ball. There we go. Nice. Got our shiny Minior. Let's go. That is a beautiful shiny. All right. You almost own every Pokemon game. You just need 2 more. Yeah, I played every single one. Let me see if I still have it in my album. I may have deleted them. Yeah, I definitely did. But I recently got a shiny Rattata and Raticate in Let's Go. All right, perfect. So we are up to 4 shinies. Beautiful. So we still have a rock type sandwich. I'm gonna check what other rock type shinies I have in Scarlet, because I may have them all. And if that's the case, then maybe we just keep shiny hunting Minior so I have an extra. And maybe I do like a giveaway or something at some point. Rock types, I have all of those. Stone Joiner, got that one. Teal Mask, got all of those. Indigo Disc, got all of those. Crandidos, Bastiodon is exclusive. Yep, so I already have all of the rock type shinies I can get. So you know what? Let's just let's see how lucky we can get if we can get a second one. And if I get a second one, I can hold it off for like a potential shiny giveaway in the future. Let me double check. Let me see. I think this is when I run away. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure I clipped that properly. I tried so many times before to get a shiny Minior. Like maybe like 4 or 5 times. So glad it's finally over. Let's see, we got 17 minutes left on this sandwich. I need to think of what the next Pokemon I'm gonna shiny hunt is. Let me go ahead and update my shiny living dex. So we got a Wingull, so generation 3. Wingull and Pelipper. Then we got Picky Peck, which is Gen 7. Picky Peck and Trumbeak, and then Minior. Perfect. So now I'm up to 777 shinies for my shiny living dex. And I am glad I decided to wake up and stream. It's almost midnight here, but I like took a nap and then it was like 10:30-ish or something. And I was like, do I wake up and stream or do I just like go back to sleep? And I was like, you know what, let me just stream. Good thing I did, because our shiny luck today has been fantastic. And in 2 minutes, actually, we're gonna get a new set of outbreaks. So we can actually take a look and see oh, I think there's our second shiny Minior. Let's save again. Nope. Okay. Shiny number 2. Let's go. Okay, we accidentally killed it. It was a crit. But good thing we saved. We'll go ahead and clip that anyway. All right, so we saved. So we're gonna reset. This is the importance of saving before. All right, that was a critical hit. So a non-critical hit shouldn't kill it. Perfect. There we go. And then we can go with thinking another Moonball should be good enough. Perfect. All right, we got our shiny Minior number 2. Absolutely perfect. Beautiful. All right, so the outbreak should be respawning, or should have respawned. Actually, yeah, let me save. Because I forgot. Every now and then I do the like time traveling method to force some outbreaks. So I think the next one we go for is maybe one of the starters. I'm thinking maybe Snivy. Let's see here. I already got that. I already have that. We could do Illumise. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go Greninja here. Welcome, Chrissy. Welcome, welcome. We are up to 5 shinies on stream, and 2 of those are shiny Miniors. Our luck has been fantastic today. So now we're gonna try to go for Illumise. Welcome, welcome, Raigon. Man, it's actually kind of hot. I need to open up one of my windows. Never mind, it already is open. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Just a chill late night shiny hunting stream. It's currently midnight over here in Japan. There's still a few bug types that I'm missing from Scarlet. There's Illumise and Volbeat. There's the Sawaddle line that I don't have yet. What else? I think that might be it. All right, almost close to sandwich time for the outbreak. Let's see here. So next up is gonna be Illumise. And the shiny for Illumise looks like... Oh yeah, I have mine in Plusle. Alright, Illumise is like a yellow. So that should be easy enough to spot. Oh, shit. Ah, okay. Well, there's one less on the outbreak. So we're gonna save here. I'm gonna drop a picnic. And shiny sandwich for bug types is potato salad. So we're gonna drop one potato salad and a salty and a sweet herba mystica. Nice and simple. All right, now our shiny hunt for Illumise begins. Let me see. I think I should do it up here. Get a nice view from up top. We might need to get closer though. Yeah, I think we have to get closer. We'll try to keep an eye out for other shiny bug types, but the main one we're looking for is going to be Illumise. So if we miss a shiny, that's not the end of the world, because we already have a bunch of some of these Spinnerax just from Legend ZA. Okay, maybe here's a good point spot. It should be a good spot. Maybe over here is the best spot. It seems where it makes them spawn the like fastest. Let's see here. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. And if we can get a shiny Illumise fast enough, then we can look to go and shiny hunt Sawaddle. These are kind of annoying to shiny hunt because I think they despawn after a certain time. Like we might need to reset the clock a few minutes. Yeah, because they're not even spawning. So we're gonna have to go into the time. Push it back like... Oh wait, no, if we push it back, I'm pretty sure they despawn or it changes the outbreak. 1 second. I need to look this up. Yeah, it seems like it's only during the night, which makes it kind of difficult. So maybe we don't shiny hunt this. Maybe we go... Let's try over here. See if we can go for Sawaddle. All right, we have the Yanmas, Yanmega, Cutie Fly. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna reset. And then we're gonna try to find a different outbreak. Because Illumise and Volbeat is only during the night, which is like a small window of time. So let's go. Let's do the time traveling method. Reduce the time by a minute. We'll get a new outbreak. Okay, we already have a shiny Mankey and Noctowl. We already have the Alolan Muck. Execute. I already have those. Is there anything over here? I don't think there's anything from the base game in terms of outbreaks that we need to shiny hunt. I already have a Tatsugiri, Psyduck, Rookdee. All right, so we're gonna keep doing this until we find something that we don't have. Okay, we already have Lurantis, we have Ekans, we have Noibat and Noivern. We have all of those. Have those. Slowbro, we have it. Okay, this is a potential option. We don't have that yet. We have Slakoth, Slack King. We have Beldum. Okay, so we are going to go for Squovit. That's going to be what we go for. All right, so is the outbreak up here or down there? I think it's up here. Okay. Yo, what up, Matthew? Welcome, welcome. We're just out here chilling, shiny hunting for our shiny living decks. It's been a good stream so far. We've gotten like, what? I think it was 5 shinies. Let me double check. Yep, 5 shinies, 2 of them being shiny Miniors. So not a bad day at all. I am finally done with the Minior hunt. It's a much harder hunt on the Switch too. But now we're going to try to go for a Squovit and Greedent, since we don't have those yet. You know what? Let me get Gyarados back in here. Yeah, today's stream is pretty good. Like the first shiny I got was Picky Peck. That was like 2 minutes into the flying type shiny sandwich. And then there was a Minior outbreak. We tried to get a shiny there, but then I decided to stop and I went to go get a Wingull in the base game. And I got 2 shinies like back to back. Where like I didn't have to reset. They were like maybe like 30 seconds between each other, like a minute maybe. So now we can use shiny Pelipper in Pokemon Champions. Because what I'm doing in Pokemon Champions is I'm only using shiny Pokemon that I've hunted. So if I don't have the shiny for it, I can't use it. So for example, I do not have shiny Incineroar, which is a like very meta Pokemon right now. So I'm not using Incineroar on any of my teams because I don't have the shiny for it. But once I do get the shiny, then I can use it. But I'm probably going to save that for last because I need to farm up the points in the Blueberry Academy. And the biome that unlocks Litten, I already have all the shinies. So I'd rather use the points on another biome where I can get like 2 or 3 other starters. So Litten's going to be like the last starter I shiny hunt for. Outside of the Gen 9 Pokemon, which I'm going to have to Masuda breed. All right, we're closing in on sandwich time for this outbreak. Accidentally ran into that. How's everyone doing? Where's everybody tuning in from? I'm currently in Japan, so it's midnight over here, 12:30. Bum 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 bum. All right, let's see here. Bum 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 bum. Ah, wrong button. I think when we use the normal sandwich, I think this small live. I think the small live is also like normal grass type, if I'm not mistaken. I already have the entire evolutionary line for small live, but we might. There's a chance we might get an extra shiny there. Now we're gonna have to find a good place to picnic reset. All right. So we've got to the end of the outbreak. Let's go ahead and save. Let's just double check before we get our shiny sandwich going. Don't think we see any shiny Squovits. That Squovit just fell. Okay. So picnic. For normal types, we want the fried fillet. One fried fillet and a salty and a sour. Yeah, these one ingredient recipes are the best. It's so annoying sometimes doing the multiple ingredient ones. Accidentally have one ingredient fall off and now you have to do the whole sandwich over. Alright, so now it's shiny Squovit time. So what? This might be a tough location because other stuff might spawn. Oh yeah, there's like a whole bunch of other spawns. I'm not seeing too many Squovit spawns. So yeah, this might be an interesting hunt. Shiny Squovit. All right, so Squovit's like a bit of more red. So we're looking for a reddish Squovit. Guess we can just fly around like this. No, not seeing anything there. See, this might be our last shiny hunt, potentially. Okay, no shiny Squovit. All right, let's end the stream strong. Let's try to get this shiny Squovit ingredient. It's not the most spawns compared to other outbreaks. Oh, there we go. Shiny Squovit. Nice. Super quick. Okay, we don't have any more quick balls. Catch it in a Pokeball. Perfect. All right, just need one more. One more shiny Squovit. And we still have a bunch of time on our shiny sandwich. We have 24 minutes left. So we should definitely be able to get another one in the next 24 minutes. Yeah, I'm surprised how quick that first shiny appeared, given how small the amount of spawns are in this area. I do need to check if we do get this second shiny rather quickly. I need to see what other normal type shinies I don't have. I know I don't have Komala. I'm trying to think of another normal type that I don't have a shiny for. Yeah, let me actually check that on my phone. Actually, I can do yeah, I'll check after this loop. Bum 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 bum. Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to look up. I'm just gonna look up normal type Pokemon in Scarlet. Normal Pokemon Scarlet. And see which ones I'm missing. So I have the Squovit I just got. Now I need one more for Greedent. I have all of those. Starly, Staraptor, Meowth, Eevee, Sawsbuck, Grafai, Ice Dandler, all of those. I think it might just be Komala. Oh yeah, there is Tauros from Kanto. So yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, welcome Pixie. We're just shiny hunting here. We are up to 6 shinies, I think, on stream. Yeah, 6 shinies. 2 of them being shiny Miniors. I can finally rest from that shiny hunt. Because that shiny hunt on the Switch 2 is a lot more difficult. You can't really do the old mass outbreak counting method on the Switch 2 because it's more powerful and spawns a lot more Pokemon. So now we're just going for Skwovet. So this is like in terms of Minior, I've tried like 5 or 6 times. Most of the time it was always off stream. But today on stream, so the first shiny we got was Picky Peck because I wanted to finish off the evolutionary line there. So we got shiny Picky Peck in the first like 2 minutes of the stream or the shiny sandwich. And then there was a Minior outbreak. And since I already had the flying sandwich, I was like, all right, let me just go to the outbreak, kill a few, and just see if I get lucky. And then around like 18 minutes into the sandwich, I decided to pivot and go get Wingull. And we got super lucky there. We got 2 Wingull back to back within like maybe 30 seconds of each other or like a minute. And then once we finished that off, we decided to do a non-mass outbreak hunt for Minior. Because you can't tell Minior shiny until the shell is broken off, which is the annoying part of that shiny hunt. So we did a rock type sandwich, and I want to say within like maybe I think it was within like 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, we had 2 of them pop up. The second one I accidentally killed because my muddy water crit. Because I had Quagsire out because Miniors tend to have explosion, so I didn't want it to explode in my face and die. But luckily I saved beforehand, so even though I killed it, I restarted and then went ahead and caught it. So now we have 2 shiny Miniors for our collection. Maybe I'll do like a giveaway for one of the Miniors like in the future, because I know that's like a super annoying hunt, so it'd be a nice giveaway to give some to someone in the future, because I have so many extra shinies just from shiny hunting, so why not spread the wealth in the future? I just need to figure out how to organize it, because if a lot of people show up. Oh, so Minior shiny, it's a black one. It's super nice. So all the different color Miniors turn black. So this one is a yellow Minior, but the shiny is black. Super nice. So yeah, whenever I figure out a way to organize like a shiny giveaway, I think I'll put Minior up as one of the options. for a lucky viewer in the future. All right, we're looking for a red squirrel, a little red squirrel. Okay. Yeah, this has been an amazing stream. Last stream I spent like an hour and a half trying to get shiny Alolan Vulpix and didn't catch it. And then when I ended stream, there was a mass outbreak for shiny Alolan Vulpix and I immediately found 2. So the whole stream, no luck, and then off stream, I got it. You were shiny hunting for Storm Female Legends ZA and it took you 3 hours? Damn. So I got super lucky with Combi in Legends Arceus. I uploaded a YouTube short of it like a while back, but I was just randomly shiny hunting and doing like outbreaks, and a shiny female Combi just naturally spawned, like without a mass outbreak. It wasn't necessarily full odds because I have the shiny charm, but like in terms of like random encounter. So it popped up, I saved beforehand, and luckily I saved beforehand because I think I went to catch it and it flew away. So luckily I saved, I've restarted the game, went back in and then caught it. And then I went and tried to shiny hunt for female Salandit. And I think it took, I got like 8 male Salandits. Something crazy like that, like 6 to 8 shiny male Salandits and not a single female. And then I found like a YouTube video of like another cave that actually has like female Salazzle spawn, because the whole time I never got a Salazzle outbreak, like ever. So I went to this cave and then I finally got my shiny female Salazzle. Claudio, so the flying, if I remember correctly, is part of the Indigo DLC. I think there's like a quest line there where you unlock flying for your Koraidon. I'm pretty sure it's the Indigo DLC. I don't think it's the Kitakami DLC. It's a very nice ability to have. Because then you can just fly up top, easily see some shinies on the floor. It's very nice. All right, we need one more shiny Squovit. We got about 12 minutes left on this sandwich. Here's hoping it pops up. Yeah, same. I'm glad I'm finally done with Legends ZA. I've caught all the shiny Pokemon there is to catch for my living decks, so I never have to touch that game again. And And I saved money because I didn't even buy the game. A friend of mine let me borrow their copy. So the only money I spent was the DLC. So I have all of the shiny Pokemon that I needed to catch from there, all the legendaries from there. And I moved everything to Pokemon Home, so I never have to touch that game again. That Legends ZA DLC was quite the grind. I've gotten so many extra shinies from Legends ZA, it's kind of ridiculous. So I didn't catch every single Pokemon shiny in ZA because I already had some of them shiny. Like for me, I don't really care to do like catching every single one in every single game. So if I already had it, I just didn't catch it. But I did catch like a lot. Like I want to say my collection increased by like maybe 300 plus just from like Legends ZA alone. Because right now my shiny collection is up to, I think it's like 778 is my current living dex, shiny living dex total. I need to check because I got a not a female. I don't know what gender it is. I need to check. When I was going for shiny Satotl and Satitan, I got a random shiny Snorunt. I need to see if it's female or male. It's in my Pokemon Home. So maybe once this shiny sandwich is done, I'll go check my Pokemon Home. All right, we got 8 minutes left on this. Oh, no, that's not shiny. All right, we got 8 minutes left on this sandwich. Actually, I can actually check on my phone because I recently uploaded all of my shiny stuff from the game. Let me see here. Nope, I think it's the next one. Oh, I should go to the home menu so I'm not wasting time. I could have sworn. Maybe it's over here. Okay, maybe I don't have the video for it. I'll check my Pokemon Home. Because I actually have a bunch of extras. So I'm pretty sure you need to complete the Pokédex in order to get the shiny charm. Like, I think you have to actually catch them all. All right, this second shiny Squovit is being a bit stubborn. It doesn't want to pop up. Now, in terms of the shiny female Snorunt, well, wait. We got a random shiny Combi. And it's female. All right, we'll take it. We will take a random shiny female. That'll be a nice giveaway shiny in the future. That's crazy. The 2 times I've gotten a shiny female Combi have been completely random. Outside of an outbreak. Well, even if we don't get a shiny Squovit, it's not a bad shiny to get. Tickletoes VR, thank you for the subscription/follow. But yeah, as I was trying to say before I got distracted by that shiny, for the shiny female Snorunt, do you care if if you catch it? Because if I have a shiny female Snorunt, I don't mind giving it away. Oh, 1 second, that's my brother calling. All right, sorry about that. I just got a call from back home, but we luckily got our second shiny Squovit. I'm gonna end it there because I'm talking with my family. I haven't talked to them for quite some time. But yeah, keep an eye out for future streams. Pixie, if you don't mind a follow up subscription for a future stream. If I do have a shiny female Snorunt, you're more than welcome to have it. I know you say you don't have online, but we can figure something out. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.